Hey buddy, it's Crazy Guitar 4 and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. In the last one, we went through Classic Mode once again with Little Mac, a newcomer once again to the game. Very cool fighter. Very heavy on the ground, not so much in the air, but still very fun to go through with that. In this episode, however, we're going to be transitioning actually into the next row of characters, into the fourth row, by going through as the leader of the Star Fox crew, Fox McCloud. So, this is going to be hopefully a pretty good one. Fox has always been a very solid character within the series, so maybe he's still good in this game. We'll find out. Let's check out his alternate costume real quick. So we have his standard one, which is based off of just like his general look in the Star Fox series. We have a black outfit, which was referred to as the Dark Fox on the Brawl Dojo website. We have a red outfit and a green outfit, which presumably could just be based off of not based off, but just like our Smash originals. Might have some basis of maybe like somebody like of something in the Star Fox games, but I don't know. But Smash Originals more than likely. The orange, which is possibly based on Peppy Hare's color scheme in Star Fox Assault. We have a white outfit, in which the reticle is orange in Smash for Wii U instead of green. Oh, interesting. So it's an orange one in the Wii U version, but it also looks like to be a Smash Original. We have a yellow outfit which resembles Slippy Toad's appearance in Star Fox Assault, and purple, which resembles a Silver Fox, but also to very likely resemble Wolf, who is sadly couldn't join us in this game, because why? I don't know. They really missed the ballpark on not bringing Wolf back into this game. We got him back in Ultimate, which was great, but Smash for Wolf would have been pretty crazy. Let's go in as Standard Fox. And let's see how this goes. I mean, so Fox is like pretty good. I mentioned he's always been a very solid fighter. Like no matter what Smash game he is in, he's always just very good of a character. Very good of a character. He's always really nothing. He's always had a pretty strong player base. There's always been like one player in like the competitive scene who's always been like, you know, the Fox guy, you know what I'm saying? And he's always been like high in the rankings or whatever. Yeah, I mean, again, just Fox all of a sudden, you know, not all of a sudden, but just always a very solid choice of a character. I know I have like a good few friends that do enjoy playing Fox on occasion, so you know, there's that. Yeah, you know, and they enjoy him a lot, and some even mained him. Some even have mained him in previous games, or some even currently main him, you know, depending on the game, of course, whether it be in Ultimate or in like Smash 64 or even Melee, I don't know. But yeah, I personally, fun fact, if you guys know, I'm a Brawl Fox main specifically. I like Fox a lot in Brawl. He is so freaking fun in that game, and I do main Fox in that game, so yeah, crazy thing, but I showcase off, you know, a little bit of my Fox in some of the tournaments that we've had from time to time. So yeah, hopefully we can get another tournament going at some point. Who knows? I'll try to get something rolling around. But you know, back to Fox. We have his special moves. His neutral special, which is simply just called Blaster, where he pulls out his gun from the games and starts, well, blasting opponents. Has a lot of range to it and a lot of speed to it as well. It's a blaster that doesn't do any knockback whatsoever and does very minuscule amount of damage, but it's a very solid one to just like kind of really quickly just get a little bit of damage onto your opponents, especially from like far away, just because of like how much distance it has to it. Yeah, it's a very quick move to like kind of like pull out and just, you know, hit your opponents with very briefly. Yeah, just like you can do one hit just like quickly in the air. You can also do like a multitude of hits to like really just keep your opponent, you know, at bay. What hit me? Oh, that. I was about to say, can I like maybe do something? That'd be great. Falco, piss off, man. Oh, this electric is so stupid. Hold up. Trying to freaking... That hit me, excuse me? There we go. Up there! Let's get it! I caught him lacking, let's go. It does obviously less damage the further you are away from the opponent, and does more damage when you're close up. Simple as that. Yeah, it doesn't make the opponent flinch, but just like does like some minor damage. and that's about it. So, and apparently the blaster lasers nearly cover the length of Final Destination. So, like, you can, like, that's kind of crazy if you ask me. So, a lot of distance to it. You can use it to your advantage heavily. But speaking of the side special, we have that, the Fox Illusion, where he basically just dashes forward at a blinding fast speed, leaving behind some really cool after images. Let me see. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty sick. That is really, really cool to see. Yeah, it's a really good sideways recovery that actually has a bit of a difference in this game compared to back in Melee or in Brawl. Because back in those two games, if you were to use the Fox Illusion move, he would go into free fall mode after using the move in the air, and he could not do anything afterwards. However, in this game, they finally changed it, in which now he's actually able to do stuff after using the move. You can actually do side B into your normal recovery, as you can see, and then yeah, and you do your Firefox. So it's a very, very good move now. It does like very, minuscule amount of damage and minuscule amount of damage and knockback to the opponent. It's not really used as a killing move. It really just used as like a like getting closer kind of move in a way. Yeah, I mean, like he launches opponents at an upward angle on contact. Could be used as a situational recovery option. That's mainly about it. Nothing really crazy on like using it against opponents, but really just kind of there as a recovery. There's one mechanic to it that if you were to time the special button perfectly, you can actually shorten the distance of your illusion, which could come in handy depending on the situation. I know some Fox players can use it where they want to shorten the length of the move so they don't have to like go into an opponent's attack or something, or just quickly like snap onto a ledge or fall onto a ledge. I don't know. There's a lot of mechanics to it. A lot of usages to making it shorter. Let me see if I can show it off. It's really difficult to do so for me. Really, really difficult. Oh my gosh, it's so tough. Oh, man, this is really difficult to do. Oh my gosh, hold up. I can't do it properly. I mean, I don't even know if actually is it a thing in this game. It might not be a thing anymore in this game. Oh, of course that hit me. Because why wouldn't it? Oh gosh, and I'm getting hit by Eevee. Oh, bless up the invincibility. Let's go. But yeah, so that's Fox Illusion. Let's go ahead and check out his up special real quick. That being, of course, Firefox. And I ain't talking about Mozilla Firefox. So Firefox is where he just starts charging up, engulfed in flames. And after a little bit, he then can launch himself in any direction, any of the 8 directions. Either up, down. Yes, even down works too. You can do downwards. You can do, let me get that. Nice. Oh, that hit me. Gosh. You can do horizontal, diagonal, really anything you want to do. He can go into a lot of different directions with the Firefox move. Very solid recovery. Has a lot of range to it as well. You can go from very, very deep and still recover with the move. It's insane how good the move is as a recovery. And it has a decent amount of like damage and knockback to it as well. While he actually is like charging in the move, he will actually do damage during the charge itself. So, there's that. Nice, he got hit. Let's see if I can like kind of show that off. Yeah, so he has like his shield taking damage. Yeah, the main like charge move of the attack will or charge portion of the move will also do some pretty good damage. I guess he's getting ready. Trying to hold up. There we go. No shot, that measly ass hit actually killed me. I hate this move so much. There we go, get out of here, stupid. Gosh, what a pain in my arse. And yeah, that's basically about it for Firefox. Decent killing option, depending on where you are on the stage and your opponent's percentage, but a very, very strong recovery option. So yeah. So sometimes, especially for like horizontal recovery, the illusion could be better just because it's a quicker move. I think they covered about the same amount of distance, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but overall, illusion's a safer horizontal recovery just because it is a quicker move. And finally, we have the down special, which is, of course, the reflector, where he just brings out his reflector, And you know, it is a move that of course can reflect projectiles. One thing that's really cool about the reflector is the fact that it can also damage and send back opponents. It's not as good as it was back in Brawl and Melee. It definitely got nerfed, I feel. But yeah, so he does the attack and he can just basically use it and just keep it out for as long as he pleases. There's no time limit to it whatsoever until he, of course, finishes the move himself or he gets hit by like a physical melee move. So yeah, the reflector is really good. It is really good. Again, it reflects projectiles of any sort, whether it be energy or not, at a 2%, or sorry, at a 4 point. Sorry, not a 4, that would have been insane. At a 1.4 times rate. So it does a lot of damage if you can like reflect and reflect something with the attack. You know, not much of a damaging move, but it could be a decent move to like kind of get opponents away, kind of like that. So yeah, and he like kind of like very slightly stalls himself in the air with the attack. Not as good of a shine stall as he used to have back in Brawl. But he can still like stall with it in the air for like a limited amount of time. It is very minuscule, but he can still do it. So, you know, Reflector, very, very quick move as well. And yeah, he can also change direction while using the move and can either roll after reflecting something by tilting the control stick. So yeah, if you're like in Reflector and then you tilt the control stick, he will then roll. You don't have to like shield and then roll. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's about that. That's not much else with Reflector. I guess if you are kind of like a part of the competitive community or just like in general the Smash community, you like, oh my gosh, that really screwed me. What the heck happened there? I don't even understand that. Okay. In the Smash community, people typically call, whether it be Fox's Reflector or Falco's Reflector, they call them shines, right? It's called a shine in the community. Why? I don't know, that's just what it is. So like when I say something like shine stall, that's what I'm referring to the Reflector, you know, the Reflector stall, as you can see. He can stall himself with Reflector or called the shine stall. Yeah, and it's a little thing, I don't know. Fox, of course, is like one of the best characters in Melee, and like Melee is kind of like where he got that coin term of being a shine. Yeah, that's basically about that. That's kind of like where a lot of this really originated. And yeah, so the shine just in general has always been like a very, very strong move of Fox's. Falco's as well, but Falco's definitely got worse once Brawl came around. I mean, you kind of remember how Falco's used to be back in Melee, and it just got far worse in Brawl. So it can be used pretty well, but yeah. Well, I mean, we'll go over it in the next episode, obviously, because we got Falco coming up right after this. But yeah, that's about that. Let me try to reflect a little bit. Oh, I tried. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh! No way. No shot! I actually lost to the edges! In this fight, that beginning KO really screwed me. It really screwed me. I don't want to have to do this, y'all, but I think I want to finish this on 7.5. I really do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restart the run through, and I'll see you guys back at the edges fights. That's what we'll do. That's going to be the main plan. At least here I can just be like, hey, I'll see y'all back instead of having to restart the entire episode, so. Okay, we're back at it. Look at this. So much better of an attempt on this fight than previously. 0 damage, no lives lost. It's perfect. It's a blessing. Yeah, I don't know what the hell was wrong with me in the last attempt, but I was lacking heavy. I don't know what the heck was going on with me there. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, and bam. What? I hit the- what? I don't even know what the heck that was all about, but alright. Oh, there's the damage. Nice. But yeah, back to what I, was wanting to say about Fox. We went over his moves, yeah. Fox is an overall very, very fun fighter, very, very solid fighter, really, no matter what game you're playing him in. He's very quick, very agile, has very, very good mobility, very quick attacks too. And yeah, I mean, he's just like overall just very solid. I mean, like, just like, There's some like, you know, maybe like bad things about him if you really want to go that way, but like overall he's just kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to find like a really bad thing about him, honestly. Maybe like some actual like Fox players or whatever can like tell me. But yeah, I mean like I don't really see much that's like super wrong with him. I was really hoping to just run up and up smash. And there we go, we still got it though. Nice. Nice. Yeah, so Fox is really good. And overall, I mean that would have been a really good run through, but the fact that I died somehow, that I gotta continue somehow is like unbelievable to me. Like I really do not even understand how that was even possible. How the hell I like messed up so bad to the point where I literally gotta continue. I lost my first life within like the first like 10-20 seconds of the match. I don't know, but we did really good. At least this run through specifically, the one you're seeing right now. That's a really good total score. Man, oh man. Okay, let's do the credits. Fox and his credits. I mean, he's gonna be very good at this, you know. He's got so much mobility that it's just like, no credits really good. I mean, like, look how much we're already completing with just Fox. And we're like barely into this too. Why is Fox with a dog, by the way? I'm so confused. Well, I guess we'll see more of the picture once we, you know, continue on. But yeah, I do like Fox a lot. I mean, he's had so much potential. Really in every game you play him in. I guess like, I don't know what his worst iteration would be. I don't know, it's really hard to say. His best is obviously Melee, like there's no doubt about that, it's Melee. 64 Fox was also like really good, I will say. Smash 64 Fox was like insanely good too. Especially for Smash 64 itself. When it came, then we're already finished. Brawl Fox also has like a lot of potential, I feel. I just feel like he's also kind of like underused in Brawl, in my personal opinion. I'm pretty sure, like, I've heard he's like one of the only characters who can like properly match up against Meta Knight 2. So, you know, he's really got that going for him as well. So, you know, there's that. I think like him and Wolf are like very close to each other on a tier list back in Brawl. If I'm not mistaken, like Falco is like the strongest of the three in Brawl. So yeah, he's like very high in the tier list. He's like A tier or A minus tier, very strong. Around like where Marth is, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, so and Smash 4 Fox is also very good. I think he's actually technically better than he is back in Brawl, I think. Well, I mean, the whole thing about like him being to act out of his side B, or like him actually being able to like go do stuff after his side B instead of going straight into free fall, definitely saves him a lot. That is like a huge improvement to Fox, I feel. And why there's a very high chance that Brawl Fox might be the worst Fox. And like in terms of like tier list wise and just like everything and like what other people would say, I think Brawl Fox technically might be the worst. Technically, I don't know. It's really hard to say. He's still even bad in Brawl. He's really good, but just like his other iterations might be just slightly better than Brawl. I don't know. Nothing about that. Let's go into training mode real quick. Check out his taunts, of course, and, you know, view his final smash, which is a crazy one. You know, the same one from Brawl, but still really fun to see back in this game. Big Goomba, my favorite. Alright, so first off, let's get started with the taunt. So we have the up taunt. Here I come! Just kind of charge up his Firefox without actually initiating the move. It says, here I come. We have a side taunt. Nice, that's a really cool trick he has with his gun. Throws it around, has it fall back into his holster. And finally, the down taunt. Come on! Really like taunted to his opponent to like get closer to him. But yeah, as his taunts. As you can tell, his voice is very different from what it was back in Brawl. His voice is actually, his English voice is reminiscent as the same voice actor as Star Fox 64 and 3D version too. So they kind of like brought him back for that. His Brawl voice in Japan is actually the same in Smash 4, so they brought him back, but for some reason they didn't bring back English Fox's Brawl voice, which I think is like his best voice by far. That voice actor really like nailed it with Fox. I really could not get past Smash 4 Fox. I hate his voice so much. But enough about that. Let's check out his final Smash. Which this one is, it's the classic Land Master, where he pulls out the Land Master from the Star Fox games and has full control over it. He can like run over opponents, he can spin around, he can fly for a certain amount of time, and he can also shoot lasers. Yeah, I mean that's like about it to it. Yeah, I mean that's really about it. He can also land on foes and do damage that way. Jump up and land on opponents. The spin itself does decent damage, decent knockback, and of course the laser itself is going to do a lot too. So yeah, very, very strong final Smash. It used to be, I think, I don't know if it really got nerfed in this game. I think it's about the same as it is, but I just don't feel like it. I feel like Brawl's version kind of packs more of a punch in my personal opinion. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but yeah. And also, when comparing his to Falco's, Fox's version lasts longer than Falco's, but has a lower airspeed. Fox is the most like all-around one when it comes to his Landmaster. And we'll get into Falco's later, obviously in the next episode. But yeah, that's Landmaster. Pretty cool final Smash. One of my personal favorites, TBH. Always has been. And let's go into his trophies real quick and check out his trophy. We have Fox. Fox is the leader of the mercenary unit Star Fox, often enlisted to defeat the evil Andross. His piloting skills are top-notch, and in Smash Bros, he brings speed and fast attacks to the battle. His reflector move allows him to turn projectile attacks against his foes, increasing their power for a punishing blow. So I mean, like, typically in the Star Fox series, Fox is like seen in his ship and just shooting from his ship. He's not really out on the ground. The only time he's really out on the ground is like Star Fox Adventures. That's like the main time where he's actually like seen walking around, running around, actually using his like land mobility than in the air, of course. And I think maybe Assault as well. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but typically Adventures is like the main one where you can actually like see Fox running around and whatnot. And yeah, I think, is that about it? Maybe Star Fox 64 as well. Maybe, no, probably not. I think it's only really Adventures. But yeah, so that's it for today. That's it for Classic Mode with Fox. Good episodes, aside from the continue, but that's besides the point. Thank you all so much for watching. In the next one, we're going to continue Classic, going through as Fox's co-pilot and best friend, Falco. No, not O'Donnell. Falco. What's his last name? Oh, I'm forgetting. Falco something. Oh, Lombardi. There we go. Falco Lombardi. There. I was blanking now. But yes, Falco next time. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch, the second channel, the music channel, the VOD channel. Everything's down below. Go check it out. And I'll see everyone in the next one. Pop-Tart out.